Evening all, how we doing? Wednesday, I think. Been a little bit off kilter all day. As to what day of the week it is, but that's probably not surprising, being as things have been a bit all over the place. Yeah, we're here. Fallout time. A little bit later than planned, but need a little time to get myself together. I was knackered today. Not a good night's sleep last night. Hope you guys are doing a little better than I am on that front. Ready for some Fallout? Should be good. I haven't actually looked at 76 in a few days, so I'll have to see how this goes. Don't really know what's going on. I think there's some potentially vaguely interesting stuff occurring, but we'll see. We'll dive in as per. See how I get on before I run out of steam, but such is the way of things. Rid of the pop-ups. So how we all doing anyway? Evening Belfast, evening Aaron. Want to be off work so you can game. I know how that feeling goes. All too well. Evening Tango, how are we doing? So, double caps and double mutations this weekend apparently. What's in the atomic shop? Anything good? Halloween weather station. How does that look? Like an amalgamation of a couple of different weathers from the look at that. That's a lot for one object. I'm sure there's a reason for it being that expensive, but it does feel like quite a bit. Games covered. Is this a hidden door or is it a stash box? No, it generates a resource producer. Pre-warred board games. Weird. But cool. Weird. Ghost Scarecrow. I like that. That's kind of fun. Halloween candles. Jack-o'-lantern candle things. Those are quite cool as well. Frank Roach. Just sit still or does it move? I'm curious. Some good Halloween stuff making an appearance. Trick or treat wall sign. I've got plenty of Halloween wall signs, but if it's in a bundle with a bunch of other stuff. And Mr. Boney plushie. That's creepy, but okay. That's kind of the point, I suppose. So the Spooky Night bundle has all of that stuff plus Mothman Cultist bed, apparently. Does it have the... It doesn't have the weather station, unsurprisingly, but it has all of this in it. For 1,500, that's quite a lot. And we've got some creepy costumes. Including Mr. Fuzzy Power Armor helmet, which is cool. And a couple of other good bits. The sales this week are continuing. A bunch of different bits. Most of it's the same stuff we've seen before, I think. Might be a couple of other different bits and pieces in there. Don't recognise that one, but maybe because it's not got anything I was interested in. Yeah, oh wait, I recognise it now. Free States one's not bad if you're into that. And yeah, once again, talked about this the other day, the Nuka-Cola hidden door thing that I'd love to have, but it's in a bundle full of stuff I don't want, so... Yeah, what can you do? Returning stuff is... There's some good stuff in there, actually. You can toss that in. It's too expensive. Yeah, a little bit. Some of the things are, for sure. Yeah, I can't say I'm particularly interested in the weather station. I think it's probably overpriced and not particularly exciting, but what can you do? Misty look and blue skies like the May. Yeah, I thought that was the gist of it. It's not doing anything spectacularly new for that price, is it? So, on the greatest hits, we've got Enclave Armor Bundle. There's some okay stuff in there if you're, you know, a wrongin'. But otherwise, the Samurai Armor is quite good. The paint for the Power Armor. The Wicker Stash Basket's quite nice. I'm pretty sure maybe I have something no, I've got a picnic basket that's similar from the season recently, haven't I? Otherwise, that's quite nice. Absolutely recommend the brambles. They're great for adding a little bit of extra foliage to one's camp. Not too bothered about the barbershop stuff. There's some good stuff, but there's a lot that I'm not too bothered about. Most of it, in fact. And the ongoing Home of the Future stuff, which is just a bit too clean, really, in its look. There's some good bits, but yeah. Mr. Fuzzy plushie bundle. If you want a whole load of extra Mr. Fuzzies, I think there's a couple of these I have, a couple I don't. Yeah. Okay. More suburb stuff, house-related stuff. There's some good bits there, some not so great bits. This was here last time, wasn't it? Yeah. Caps. Free caps always welcome. Perk cards, not too bothered about that, but I'll have them anyway. Ooh, Pterosaurus as the Fallout First freebie. I don't foresee myself using that. If it was a small plushie, I would, but a massive ass thing to build, I'm probably not going to use, but yeah, it's a freebie. Why not? Interesting though. The design's quite cool. Would it make a better plushie, I think. Anyway, shall we? And the enclave falls as it should do into a dirty, smelly ditch where it belongs. But I hope you're doing well, Enclave. Yes, there's a spooky camp competition running that Bethesda doing. Their monthly build competition they do is a spooky one this month, Steve. And so it's good in playground builds. Yeah, I can imagine they probably do. It's a pretty specific scenario, though. Now, do I have my tunes on or not, I wonder? Not. Well, I could press the button for the good of my health, but I think I'd rather get an effect out of it. Anyway. Challenges, I think, as per usual. What have we got? I don't like this business of having some of them pre-marked. That annoys me, to be honest. Not a fan of that at all. Yeah, I'd rather do this myself. Scrap a pipe gun, that's easy. Or sell to another player. Probably not going to do that, so that might get re-rolled. Cripple a mole miner's head, gain XP. Take a picture of a stingwing. Probably not going to do that either. Maybe. We'll see. Floor, wall, or roofing workable camp. That's easy enough. Collect energy ammo. Right away, Radex. Collect soap. Definitely can't be asked to do that. Daily ops. Daily ops, daily challenges. That requires the daily ops to be a daily challenge, and it ain't. So that one's not very good either. Cripple super mutants' heads, we can do. Kill cultists. Plant crops. There's a bunch of really kind of annoying ones there. I mean, I can do this, but I don't really want to. I'm running low on re-rollers. I feel like there haven't been as many on the scoreboards the last couple of seasons compared to usual. So I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I mean, I could, maybe. Is there any other reason to go onto a public server? No, there isn't. I'm not doing that then. Stay away from people. Scrap a board game, that we can do. I'll have the Stingwing, okay. And I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to mark it because it'll go off every single time I get XP, and that's going to be annoying. It's like probably wouldn't be that difficult actually, but I don't particularly want to go looking for it. No, definitely not. Kill insects. Yeah, we can do that. There's some slightly annoying stuff, but I'm sure we'll manage. Mirelurks. Those are going to be particularly annoying. Might start by hunting leader of the pack down, though. Check on the right loadout. I'm sure I am, but yeah. That's always a good place to start. Every time I look at those mansions on stilts, I am wondering what possessed Bethesda to design that. Or the Darth who did. Not that there's a criticism as such, it's just a weird thing.
Whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Yeah, and in the event it was a design inspired by something else, what inspired the original design? Very weird. Only thing John Henry Eden held the keys to was the scrapyard that he ended up being piled in. How can I possibly be over encumbered? Why do I not give a fuck? There's some stuff to get rid of there. Let's do that. And Arnold, as always. Got a bit of resurgence and interest in that build recently, which was interesting. Sort of a bit out of the blue. Possibly because they had Happy Builder back, actually, so it may not have been completely out of the blue, but... Yeah, I'm out of grenades now, aren't I? Which is fine, because I need to craft a bunch anyway. Productive, mostly. Right, let's get some of this stuff turned in. Grafton's probably nearest, and we shall push on. Yeah, then I'll. Yep. Better if it wasn't. Oh, it's on radar. That's fine. I can go. Vampires. I'll keep that. Yep. Yep. No, I don't think I will keep that for right now. I need the space more. Vampires, weapon speed. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Mutants. No, not big enough priority. I don't think I need to carry weight more. Definitely not. That. Cool. We've got the armor then. Aristocrats. Action point region. That's worth keeping. Aristocrats. Fire resistance. Meh. Reduce damage while not moving. That's worth having. Sentinels, isn't it? Just impact. Bolstering. Ammo weight reduced is good. Some power armor. It's just, that's yeah, I'll keep that for now. Overeaters, yeah, that's worth having. And unyielding, that's also worth having. So yeah, I'll hang on to all of that. Is there anything else I need to get rid of while I'm here?
Resupply here, citizen.
Wolf meat for starters. That's got to go. Full show. Don't need the frag grenades. I don't need that.
Stock up now while supplies are available. Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies.
Should make a difference for a bit. Nice. Right. Build was planting a thing, or did I get rid of planting? No, I didn't. I kept planting, so I guess I'm going to need to go and find some crops. Let's do that. Yeah, not too bad now. Bit tired. Actually, I'm a lot tired, to be honest. I had one night of slightly recovering after a bad night's sleep, and then last night I got fuck all sleep. It was not great. It's not left me with a great deal of enhanced sociability.
It's just about time to eat.
Right, that should be plenty, he says. Yes. Need to hunt the wolf boss down, because that's kind of pointless. Let's head back and do a little bit of camp stuff. Temporarily, before I properly turn around and delete it all again. I'm still quite happy with how that one came out. Just a tent with some lean-tos around it and a load of junk. Kind of, as a temporary shelter in the wasteland, it kind of got the right vibe. Food. 25? You kidding me? Fuck's sake. Weird, the grass came back. Right, that's one thing down. What was the other thing? It was floor walls and roofs, wasn't it? And how many did I need of those? 25 again. Okay. Became a general to launch nuke, but don't know the code to the silos. Well, there's a whole thing you are allegedly supposed to do for that. If you followed through the quest, it will teach you how to find out, or at least mostly, how to get the launch codes. Does make sense for it to do that. Which I recommend doing once, because it's a whole thing and it's kind of interesting. But if you want to launch nukes in future, then I definitely don't recommend messing around trying to get the codes the long way. I feel like one didn't register there. Or maybe my brain didn't register it, one or the other. That's no fun, Steve. You got to work it out for yourself, at least once. Kill a Deathclaw, kill Milepost. See, Milepost are more of a head scratcher than anything else. You know what? Let's go there. Yep. Can't avoid spoilers, and Xbox keeps chucking up achievement descriptions for ones you haven't got yet, Steve. That does sound about right. Yeah, at least Steam handles that a little bit better. It kind of does do the same thing, sort of, but much easier to avoid seeing if you don't want to. Oh, appreciate the gain XP. Not so keen on still being shy a couple of Milepost though. Going hunting the Queen. 2 more lurkies. There's a couple more. There are more around here somewhere. Cool. So I need to take a picture of a stingwing and kill 30 fucking insects. Okay. Let's... Polysods. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. I think. Keycard, robots are a nightmare? Robots aren't too bad. They're, I mean, I suppose at first. Once you get sort of your feet properly under you, they tend to cruise through them alright. To the point now where I barely pay attention to them. Right, except for the fact that they damage each other, and that's more of a hassle than anything else. Oh, Jesus, wasn't expecting that. Oh, that made me jump. Anyway.
Here to help the Pioneer Scouts achieve our noble aims.
Something like that.
The deadliest creature on Earth isn't a shark, a spider, or a lion. In fact, it's the common mosquito because of the deadly diseases it transmits. Ever upward. That is the proud Pioneer Scout motto. I hope you find it both inspiring and uplifting. I certainly do.
Okay. Don't know if I actually needed to come here in hindsight, but it's fine. Let's start at the top and work our way south, shall we? How you doing, Sucker? You alright? Any chems that boost weapon damage? Psycho? I use Psycho buff generally. The two together. Perk cards, yeah, perk cards are definitely the primary way of doing it. So Psycho will give you 15% damage and 25 damage resistance. So there's a buff. Buff out will give you a buff to your strength, but you can put the two together. Stop running away, you little shitbag. Bite me and run away, you little geese. If you put the two together and get Psycho buff, you get 25% damage bonus, and plus all the other features for 3 minutes. Although it says plus 22%, so I don't know. It seems to make its mind up there. Yeah. Yeah. It's not really the best vibe, though, at the moment. Combat in 76 has gotten to the point now where it's so trivial that it's more annoying when something attacks me than it is challenging. Like, just go away. You're just slightly annoying now. Which is really not a good vibe. I know they're going for this sort of power fantasy thing, but, you know, I think very little of people who get off on that. It doesn't speak well to your personality. At all. So maybe put a challenge in and feck off people who don't know what they're doing. Otherwise, it's very boring. Not a satisfying experience at the moment. Oh yeah, use some of the grenades, didn't I? Right, there's definitely some bits I got there that I don't want. Though not as much as I thought, so that's something. Right. Stinglings, there probably will be stinglings here. I'll do the Southampton estate and then turn back around the other way, I think. Trying to boost damage on pipe weapons. Yeah, any of well, there are perk cards for whichever type of pipe weapon you're looking for, be it pistols, rifles, automatic, or whatever. And then there's Psycho and Psycho buff are both good for boosting all damage, no matter what kind of weapon you've got. Are there usually stinglings in here? Maybe it's just elsewhere. Fuck no. Moving on. Don't feel like going toe to toe with that annoying thing. Next spot. It'll be red roaches, won't it? That'll do the job. Yeah. Bloody just playing on easy mode and being bad at it. IMO. Gimp build. Okay. Even shifty, right? East of the tree house. That way? Yeah. That'll be the next one, because this is just slightly annoyingly far enough away from a fast travel point to be inconvenient. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks, Shifty. Can I name a random location you should build near? Because you're indecisive. Well, that really does depend on what sort of build you want to do. Which is really not a helpful answer. Good spots. I mean, I love this. Oh, hello, somebody's on to me. Where would I pick? I've actually got like a couple of, well, a whole bunch of best build location videos if you want to go through a few. I think that, well, there's the ones for Skyline Valley are in their own playlist, but there's also a guides playlist with them in. But I do like the current spot. Where else would be good? Particular favourites I'm trying to think of. Just down the side of Morgantown here is always good. This little road here. It is quite a popular spot though. Where else do I like building? Don't go near the White Spring because frame rates tend to be terrible. I just bypass builds near the White Spring generally. There's some good spots in this corner. Or just below the Nuka-Cola plant. Yeah, I think about here there's a pretty good spot as well. You have to be a bit careful of people nuking down here though. Not really a big fan of the Savage Divide generally myself. I find the colours are a bit boring. There's lots of good spots in the Mire. So somewhere around here I think there's a little pond that's quite cool to build on. There's some spots sort of out the back around here that are quite fun as well. Mind, I'm busy, you fucking insectoid piece of shite. Not even a challenge, you're just annoying. So that's some of the places I'd pick anyway. Somewhere near a train station is not a bad idea either, yeah. And thank you for the sub, Biscuit. I appreciate. Just over here. Thing is that a stingray? Yes, it is. Wonderful. There are times I come down here, well, several times I've come down here looking for stingwings and gotten something else or nothing. Can I bear it or camembert it? Is that supposed to be saying? First camp by the wayward. There's some decent spots down there. Good for foot traffic for sure. Is that the bridge that's good? I think that is the good bridge to build under. Quite some skills, but it's a good bridge. Not an easy spot for sure. You got him. Good. Right. Up next. Deathclaw. Can do that. Bum. Yeah, let's do the Deathclaw. So I get Deathclaw meters coming up as an optional thing, but... Fifth character, crikey. Outdoor ghoul-themed camps. That should be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. Should be a good update, that. Got him. They're not even scary anymore. Once they were, but not anymore. 25 cultists. That is actually a decent number of cultists. 10 super mutant heads. Let's moth home first. Which I could have done earlier, but anyway. Yeah, it's a good spot up there, isn't it? For sure, in the ash heap. Good views. Where is it? Yeah. Sort of here-ish. Also, about here-ish, there is a nice flat spot as well, just above the train line. by a little pond, and there's a bus there and stuff. Oh shit.
Nothing. You'll regret it.
Okay. Right, that's it. Super mutant heads, wasn't it? Yeah. Couldn't see West Oak for the life of me then. Yeah, well, yeah. There's some choices and stuff. You know, your build type and picking sides in a couple of the quest lines, but it's not exactly the most RPG heavy in terms of the stuff that's built into the game, really. I wanted his head, but he turned his back, and I'm not very happy about that.
Cannot escape.
Good way to get energy ammo, this as well. Mutant hounds should count as super mutants. Welcome to my TED Talk. Stand still, let me shoot you in the face. Pussy. Couldn't even last long enough for his head to get crippled. Bunch of wussies they are. Yeah, I like to do a little bit of both as much as possible, Torster, for me. Four-man function. Otherwise, it's just annoying when you're doing other stuff in-game if you haven't got any functionality. Was that the lot? I think that was the lot. I think I got over the threshold there. Completely off in another world for a minute. Yeah, looks good. Returning to cripple more miner heads, 2 of, and kill a whole bunch of cultists. That's probably the next big job. 22 more miner heads, it won't be that difficult. Where am I? Here. Burning mine should do it. Super mutant with a human sense of humour telling me to catch a grenade. Yeah, they do that on occasion. They retain some of their humanity. Oh dear, I don't need a soggy burger. Why do you put tomato on a burger anyway? Weird. I mean, it's better than put cucumber on it, I suppose. That would be really weird. Not that I understand why anybody would ever countenance eating a cucumber. But anyway. Right, cultists. I'm not taking health damage, you stupid sod. See? Ah, cultists. There might be some there. To clear lanes. You do need to be able to move around, this is true. For me, I usually have a theme or a concept or something in mind. Quite often, a semi-distinct picture. Kind of know where I'm going to end up, more or less. The different sizes of cucumber and sugar. I kind of get that to a degree. My objection to cucumber is 95% taste, 5% texture. But yeah. It just tastes like that glass of water that you left next to your bed at night and then ended up drinking first thing in the morning. Why would you? It's gross. Except without the benefits of, you know, quenching thirst. Like that, is it? Well, I've got this here assault rifle. That's my hope. Maybe I should rename my assault rifle to Hope. No, that's weird. It's really not a worthy death. You just sat there and ate lead. Weren't even really a consideration. Oh, I needed to scrap pipe rifles, didn't I? Pipe weapons. I think. 3 pipe guns, I've got 2 of them.
To the divine light.
Couldn't leave a piece of your corpse up here, could you? No good when all the chunks of dead dude fall all the way down to the floor. Or girl in that case. You have to go looking for their remains. Yeah. No dice there. But we still need to hunt down some more cultists because I... Yeah, 2/3 of the way there. Good places to find large numbers of cultists. I'm drawing a blank right now. Uncanny caverns? Nah. Maybe? Nah. Oh, Lucky Hole Mine. There's a good one. They probably won't have pipe guns, though.
I'm so glad I finally caught up with you.
that was a pretty solid description, Darth. It's just manky bad water, made solid. Except without the benefits of ice.
Like fires in the night, and
Yeah, not a fan. As you can probably tell. We'll file it with bananas, tuna, and mayonnaise as things that really should not be consumed by anything ever. Oh, I got a pipe rifle. Nice. Still need to go and kill more of your mates, though. Buy a cucumber a week but never eat it. I don't want to know what you're using it for then, Steve. Mount Pleasant. Now, I know the name. I can never ever remember where Mount Pleasant actually is, though. And I don't know why. Every time it gets mentioned, they are like, oh yeah, I remember. And then next time, forgotten again. It's a spot in the middle of the ash heap, maybe? That's Mount Blair. Nope, I've got no idea. Oh, Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant. Okay, yeah. Know where that is. So am I just imagining Mount Pleasant now, or I don't know. Now I'm confused. Cucumber sandwich. It's a very weird invention, that one, yeah. Cottage cheese or whatever the fuck people put with it, which I don't really understand either. Although I don't have quite the revulsion factor there, but I don't understand it.
Take my place. I can see it.
You know, it just occurred to me how often Bethesda put some kind of cult into their games. There's multiple in Fallout. There's one stroke several, depending on how you want to look at it, in Starfield. Arguably, debatably. We got over the threshold there, didn't we? Nice. I think I'm going to bounce back to my camp, reset, and then push out again. And there is definitely what you could call cults in the Elder Scrolls as well. So pretty much everything Bethesda make has some form of cult in it. Which is an interesting thought. Feed it to fish, I see. I mean, I can see why fish would like it. Water is kind of their thing, really. Allegedly. I feel like there's something else I wanted to do. Scrap things, yes. And also craft... No. Grenades. Grenades are what I want to craft. Don't know if I have enough... Coca-Cola though, probably. Nice. I think I got over the craft throwables limit there as well. Not quite. No, just way short. Okay. We're going to have to do a bit of a loop looking for Nuka-Cola in a bit. I could grab some out of there.
Does this trash make me smell bad?
So, board games, drink purified water. Okay. We might get through that. Products and energy ammo. You know, energy ammo is going to be the hardest one of the lot there, I think. Hmm. Oh dear, Steve. It's like a heart attack in cucumber form. A lot of salt and vinegar on it. Pineapple on pizza? I'm okay with pineapple on pizza. Yeah, just about anything with mayo is not great. There are a few occasions where I can survive it, but not often. It barely qualifies as mayonnaise anymore by the time I can tolerate it. Gone are the good old days when the ferals couldn't path over that line. Because like this bit for some reason wasn't nav meshed. They couldn't get across the line, so you could just stand back in this corridor and mess them up. It's disappointing lack of any Radix and Radaway being dropped by these ghouls. They're normally quite well furnished with it, ironically. Gun is close to breaking. I'm not very happy about that. Why you fucking turn? Butthole. Where are you? It's a bit more. Thought it was an eco killer for a minute. It's not. He dodged my shots. Take him out of your storage locker accounts. Oh dear. Well, I shall keep that one in reserve. see if I need to do that. Like there's several ghouls not playing ball there. Enjoy the pile. Now we're talking. No, he didn't have anything I wanted, but still, it should have been in the heat with everything else. That'll do it, Steve, yeah. Don't worry, I frequently feel abuse at people who build at the White Spring. Mostly because I think it's a really silly place to build. I know people build there because it's central and that sort of thing, but you're just going to have bad frames every time you come back to your camp. And it's normally people who don't build particularly exciting camps as well. Bullets going to the bad guy, please. Right, how are we getting on that front then? Ah, 2 away, that's not bad. You gonna deliver me the last 2 things I need? No, you are not. Camp Shelter Workshop. To your best, huh? Big old box. Board games. There should be board games in one of these houses that I can get into, right? Right? Yeah, you're definitely not going to get the best frames around there building at the White Spring. It's doing okay on a private server, but No camp, and there's nobody else on the server, so... Kinda should be, really. Find it like a board game's disturbing, and also I've just remembered where I'm going to find some. Nine by 9 massive box with a bed in the corner. Yep, probably not even neatly aligned with the walls. To each their own, of course, but... Still, best is a bit of a weird categorization. Huh, bag of fertilizer down there. We live and we learn. There's one. Oh, I only need one. Cool. Nice. Right. A little more right away and a bunch of energy ammo is really the big thing. Be a few ghouls around there, and I don't go there very often. Oh, good stretch. Oh yeah, it's the junkyard camper built. You can't build there anymore. Like a number of places built in the past. Knockbacks. And we did it. So, yeah, just throwables really now. My goody characters have a boat build. Wondering how to do that with a ghoul. Something that looks like it's been around since pre-war, I suppose. Ugh. Toxic Valley, that could work, yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Decide which way around the map to go. But you could turn into a toxic waste transporter, something like that, yeah. Yikes. Think I've got anything else to turn in today, have I? No.
Now, displaying current stock.
Yeah, there we are. The junkyard I built was there. And yeah, it's now got the Organ Cave exit right on top of it. Unfortunately, not available anymore. I don't think so. Haven't tested it, but I would assume not. The love of... Give me what I want! Ooh. Yeah, something like that could work, Steve. You still activate your camp? Huh, interesting. Surprising.
Stock up here before your next kill.
Definitely surprising. Definitely the way. Would agree with you there, Shifty. Yeah. Yeah, excuse my constant yawning. I got about 4.5 hours sleep last night. I am knackered.
At your service, sir.
Yes, you. Reboot based on Wild West ones you see films. A bit like some of the ones you might see in Red Dead, possibly. Steam paddle boats or something like that. It's the image that comes to mind for me, anyway. I love a... see a lot of that being saleable. Only Snow Globe, which I have 3 plants. I don't see anybody buying that either. I can't anyway. Untradeable. Okay. Let's do some fusion cores I should get rid of as well. Apparently I've cleaned that up already. Grafton. Raider Riverboat inside it. Yeah, it was alright build though. I've seen some amazing stuff that absolutely put such a shame though since. To be fair to some of the creative people out there. There's a bunch of new skins out for the scrap box. They're not necessarily perfect, but there's a bunch of them out there now.
The wasteland without the proper supplies.
Red ones, yeah, they weren't bad. They are a bit too clean though. It'd be nice to have something a bit more beaten up. Got that yellow and blue Voltec one, which I'm using at the moment, but it's still a bit too clean. I think the toy cupboard does give board games, or it says it does anyway. On the atomic shop at the moment.
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
Unless it's a different one you're thinking of, which is possible. Yeah, it wouldn't look like a bunch of shelves with some bits and pieces on them, Torster. That's quite a good bit of furniture. Mind you, there's tons of stuff and where I would like to see it updated and brought into 76. Isn't that always the way?
Just kidding. Want to buy or sell?
Ah, weird. It doesn't the atomic shop that it's yeah, so a resource producer that produces board games. Makes more sense to me for it to be a stash box than a resource producer, but still. Notice there. Couple of spots left to check. Scaffolding set, green ammo boxes, first aid kits, stuff like that. I'd like to see those come in. See all the stuff I had modded in. This guy got
Did you come here for fun? Why not buy tools?
After all that? No.
Him instead.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but you got nothing, so it's not helpful. Could just bugged out a bit on you weirdly, Steve. That's the board game near the ruined farm. Yeah, that's good places. I'm okay for board games right now, though. I found one. Where did I find one? Forgot where I found it now, but I did get one.
Today might be your lucky day. Why not give the Nuka-K to go? Wish I was made in the shade like Pete. But, well, leave it to good old Pat to keep this place running.
I've still missed a couple of spots, haven't I? Vault 63, yeah, there were a few down there. And we're doing great. I'm on private server anyway, so I don't really have to worry about anything else anyway. But yeah, I found one earlier.
Be sure to stock up while you can.
Ooh. Somebody must have been desperate for capture 80 plus Nuka-Colas in the White Spring train station. Crikey, that's a little space in their stash box anyway. Definitely clearing something out. Oh, good lord.
Requisitions now available.
I think that should be solid. Yeah, more scrappy stuff like that would be quite cool. Some things I get why they didn't bring them over, but other things for sure would like to see. Nope.
Guest security is our priority.
Ran into a table. Not having much luck today, are we? Not no luck, but not as much as I would like. Did I try Welch? No, I didn't. No, I did not.
The responders quite rudely barged into the White Spring and have taken over. They don't respond well.
Always make
It wasn't
sure
particularly rude when they were invited by the person who's ostensibly in charge.
Did you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
How are the folks at Foundation doing? If I wasn't so busy, I'd go visit sometime.
Yeah, not so bad. Oh, we're still by Welsh Stations. I think that's the only one I haven't checked.
That's the way.
Oh. It's pour at Moonshine Jamboree. I don't think of where you mean. I mean, I think of the general location, but not where that stand might be. We'll see how we do in a second, though.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Securing up there. Behold the field in which I grow my fox, for lo it is barren. Oh, I think I know what you mean, just inside the front. That was a good build. I like the garden on that one. Vending machines at Nico. Yep, hit those on the way around. Yeah. Interesting guy. Yep, that's a lot of cans. Reckon Bob the Builder's been here. Weird being there when the event's not on. I'd rather be here when the event isn't on, to be honest. The noise is problematic. Well, the music in particular is problematic. Excuse me. I think I'm good. That'll probably get me over the line, I think. Yeah, the science perks were changed a while back now, I think, Gray. Earlier this year, anyway. Like. 'It should do. Stash box, oh, that's one. Definitely playing nuclear grenades for now. I've used all my nuclear color up there. That's maybe some of what's in here. Not quite all of it. Cool. So now I just need some energy ammo. Which, to be honest, is probably going to come out of here. $3,200 out of 40. Yep, that works. Okay. Speaking of, All the way down here, isn't it? Let's go and run a caravan or two. I don't think I'll do a vast number. Have we everything else done? Just purified water other than that.
If we try this route, storm's still cooking. Be quick on those deliveries, all right? Wanted to speak to you about just that. Business is anyway.
I'll do the large one.
That's what I like to hear. Brahmin has already set off. Go.
It's this one, huh? Not ideal for that. Interesting. Sounds broadly appealing. Hey buddy, off your trot. Oh no, you decide to hurry. Wonderful. So, what are you doing over there, you mad bastard? I mean, if you're going to cut the corner, I won't complain, but you're a mad fucker and you're going to end up turning around going the other way. Oh, that does sound quite fun. Congratulations. What the fuck's my Brahmin got to? What's it doing all the way over there? This is to be the tone of things. I shan't be running another one. Hey, you fat bastard! Get back here! What the absolute scuttering fuck? It's a new one on me. Some plenty of other issues, but not that one. Oh well. Brahmin is unharmed, so I'm not complaining too much. Have your own asshole, dirty bastard. Put some trousers on. Decent grenade throw, that. It just works indeed. It only just works. And there we go. Reckon 3 centimeters of earth that it can't walk across because it's Appalachia's fox. Oh dear. It's like that on the PTS, and yet, despite delaying it, it's still like that when it went live. Does raise a few questions, that's for sure. Can't hear my thoughts, I haven't got any. Mostly because I'm too bloody tired to think right now. How it's hot. I've not heard him say that before. That was cool. Nearly sneezed there. Yeah, I'm sure it's eminently fixable. That pathing issue, but matter of them doing it. I imagine it's quite annoying from what I know of fixing nav mesh in Fallout 4, which is second hand, admittedly, and not something I've really done much of myself, but I hear it's just kind of an annoying pain in the arse at times. Yeah, let's go right back to the point. It's because it's kind of on rails, or sort of on rails, anyway. Didn't want to risk the whole thing bugging out. Conceivable, but I doubt it. Roast turkey. Weirdly quiet, these turkeys. I feel like they should make more noise. Oh, we got there in the end. It told me how many extra supplies I got. I didn't spot it. And it doesn't sit up for very long. Yeah, that sounds like Barrett, alright. Alright then, Flippers.
Can't see that. You ready to get going? Wanted to speak to you about just that. Business is booming. Anyway.
Medium-sized shipment.
Unfortunately, Blue Ridge Brahmin got arrested. But
oh, it's that one. Hmm. 225, not too shabby. Down that way, huh? Oh, yeah. Catch you in a bit, Steve. Just thought I need to do a Halloween outfit and I need to decorate in here, which I've not done yet. Get that done probably by tomorrow would be ideal, given my plan for tomorrow. Hey, Effa, get moving. Didn't notice and see perk additions to affect the effects of your perks in stats. Yes, I did. It's yeah, an interesting thing for them to choose to spend time on that one. I don't know, I've somehow managed to use nearly 1,000 fuel already. Right, well, you try and get through there. I'm going to drop this here. Grab a bit of extra fuel. Move, you stupid heifer. Still, it stands still. Yeah, it's an interesting addition, and it is practical, but not exactly what I would have called a high priority, that one, right? But, I don't know. They try and do a few things in a few different areas for each update, really, you know. Quality of life and content and bug fixes and little features like that. Feedback features like that. So there's a mixed bag and hopefully something for everyone, but... Some weird ass dialogue going on in there from the Lost. Success. Rank 50. We've been a little bit further along on that maybe, but it's not too bad. Right. How we doing there, Modernist? You right there, Saki? Evening, Ghost Knights? Yeah, there are a lot of perks moving around. I'm going to do a video on it, hopefully this week, if I get the... Well, plan was to be doing it by now, but it didn't really come together. Weird ass hole though. Yeah, should be diving into that in the next few days, I think. A whole lot of stuff to cover at the moment, just not enough bloody time to do everything. $250. Cool. Definitely kind of looks like progress. Buffing Lane Wanderer. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Well, say that. No sooner do I say it and I think of why it is a bad thing. But anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking... what am I thinking? My current idea is kind of Texas Chainsaw, but I think something else kind of came through my head at one stage as well. Kind of forgotten what that was now. Sure they had my picture up when they designed Lone Wanderer. Yeah, except that I think the game needs to be harder, not easier, and buffing perks makes it easier, not harder. That's kind of the opposite direction, really. It's quite a fun outfit, that Cultist Monarch one. Probably not that one, but I don't think I've had a look at that one, so... There's options there that I wasn't aware of. That I hadn't yet factored into my plan anyway. We go with the old Indiana Jones vibe. Which is kind of fun. Not really very spooky for Halloween. Rubber monsters are always good. Right. So, I'm thinking... Sack hood. So it's relatively Leatherface already. So we've got Apocalyptic Farmer. Works, but not sold. Heartland Hiker. Again. I need a backpack for that one, really, don't I? I don't think that's the way I'm going to go either. Although, again, kind of works in a slot you in the woods kind of a way. Muni Drodger. No, not that one, I don't think. Although, again, has its own creepiness. I think now we might be onto something. The what's this one? Mini Operator. Looks like it's got blood on it and stuff as well, so that kind of works. I think we're onto a winner there, probably. And the other one I was looking at was Vera's outfit, which is also kind of disturbing because of the flowers on it when you combine it with the mask. I'm thinking Mini Operator for... I look like I'm going to mask you with the chainsaw vibes. Yeah. Nice. Definitely some stuff to stash there, though. Didn't really want to stash those, but I haven't used them forever anyway, so it's fine. Cool. Fashion and camp handling and the real Lingane. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've always got plenty of outfits because I'm always changing things up. Yeah. Let's do it this way, shall we? Yeah. Very chilled out homicidal maniac for Halloween. That's the job, I think. Yes, I am definitely going to do a Halloween build. I've had a plan for it for like not quite 6 months, but getting on for that. that's going to work. That's a field jacket. Yeah, I think it evades me as well. Not sure, actually. Now wondering. I don't know if it's when you craft or if it's just... Yeah, definitely don't have it. It's one that's similar to it that I think I do have, but... Yeah, it's not particularly attractive anyway, though. I feel like I should switch over to like a chainsaw build for this particular outfit. He has that vibe, doesn't he? So I need to do any repairs while I think about it. Nope, it should be fine. This is the one problem with this particular camp of mine. I'm outside today, okay. Workbench is just a little too close to the wall. It turfs me out inside the wall. I don't really know why, but it does. Yeah, it was a fairly successful one, I think. Where did I go? Main menu? I don't know, but since we're it, let's look at the seasons pages while we're on the... Got the option. We're at 51 now, aren't I? So that'll be some new good stuff to pick up. Not massively excited for any of that right now. I will come back for a bunch of it. Not right now. Okay, so I haven't got that stuff yet. Beehive in black and yellow. Voltec train car. Don't know that I want to use this really, but I might. And there's the gas warning. I want that. I want to know what that actually is, even though I've already bought it. It is a skin for a melee weapon. There's a flatbed there. I don't know if I'll be able to make a use out of that. It's not that big, is it? Yeah, I don't know what I'll be able to use that for. Other than just general decoration. I'd like to look into that maybe at some point. Let's have a look at the gas awning. So I'll have that. Not too bothered about the watchtower right now. Oh, the Raider boxing stuff. There's the barn there, but I'm not too excited by that either. I don't know, I could see it being useful for some stuff. It's not particularly exciting. I had this in Fallout 4, but without the big ass concrete base on the bottom of it. Oh, He's attempted to stick it next to a train station, which makes sense. The fact you probably can't build that close to a train station outside of custom worlds. We'll see. Almost the size of 2 foundations that flatbed is. Might be good for something. Evening, Paul. Yeah. Might have a poke around with some of that, see what I can do in the next day or two. Yeah. Good bit of progress today. I'd have run around and done a few other bits and pieces, but to be honest, I'm knackered, so I'm going to wrap up early and chill for a bit and crash out early, I hope, because, yeah, 4 hours sleep. And then I think I got like 6 maybe, yeah, about 6.5 maybe the night before, and then back to about 4 or 5 the night before that. So I'm just kind of, what? Right now. Brain is just not functioning. I am knackered. Yeah. Glad we got through that okay. There's a couple of not particularly great challenges on there, but there's a few that were quite solid as well, so ticked off okay. Got stocked up on some bits and got some other bits and pieces done as well. Yeah, well, theoretically about a little over half an hour, 40 minutes or so earlier, but you know, not crazy early. Wasn't the earliest start either, mind you, but it wasn't terribly late, but still, not by my standards. Cheers, Tengi. Have a good one. Yeah. Plan tomorrow, now I've actually kind of pinned down what I intend to do, is to tackle the demo for the Access Unseen. I don't know how long that demo is going to be. I don't have to suggest that there might be something on here to indicate how long it would be, but I don't think that's going to be the case. No, nothing there. Nope. It would have been weird, I think. Yeah, I'm going to check out the Access Unseen, which should be good. I don't know how long that demo is going to be, as I say, so I'll have a plan B set up in case it ends up being short, which it might do. I mean, free demo, you never know. Unless it's really not for me, we'll probably play the full game of Access Unseen when it comes out. That's 22nd, I think. Is that actually up on Steam yet? No. Yes, it is, 22nd. About 2 weeks. So, yeah, that should be cool. Should line up in time for Halloween, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I saw something about the Warframe update. I played a little bit of that in the past, but I think it gets to the point where it's not the fun kind of grindy to me, just the dull kind of grindy. So, yeah, I like the concept a lot, but not the grind. Wouldn't be so bad if I was playing with other people, perhaps, but you just shoot the shit and all that while you're shooting the shit. But yeah, it's definitely a bit on the grindy side for me. Otherwise, it's quite cool. 2 years behind. That's some catching up to do. On the other hand, though, it is quite a cool free-to-play game, so there is that. It's worth a look if you're into, like, somewhat grindy first-person shooters with fun mechanics, although definitely one that takes a little bit of mastering, I think. Yeah. I don't like the way they do their accounts for Warframe, though, because you can't reset and start over without starting a whole new account. You'd have to delete... or you can go to customer service and get them to delete your accounts and stuff, potentially, but they don't like doing that, apparently, and it's not what they want to do. So if you did want to start over for whatever reason, which is probably where I would be, you can't really do that too easily. Unless there is a way these days to wipe your account and reset it to 0, which I don't know if there is a way to do that or not. Something in the back of my brain says maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, still, otherwise a cool concept. Yes, the Access Unseen is Nate Perkypile, who used to work at Bethesda and is the guy who designed Blackreach and Diamond City and Little Lamplight and a whole other host of really iconic Bethesda locations from the last, everything up until the start of Starfield. So, yeah, looking forward to checking out his solo dev-built game he's done himself. It's all in Unreal 5, or the latest version of Unreal 5. And it looks pretty interesting. Hunting monsters from folklore with a bow and arrow, with a soundtrack written by one of the guys from ISIS. Should be pretty good, because they're a pretty epic proggy metal band. So, yeah, definitely some cool stuff I'm looking forward to there. Yeah, let's say, I don't know how long the demo will be, so if it's short, then I will make a point of having Nightingale sort of queued up to jump into if it ends up being really, really short. If it's not, then that's fine. For Friday, I don't think we've got a vast amount left on Stalker Clear Sky. I had a quick sort of vague gander at how much is there in the walkthrough on the wiki, avoiding sort of endgame spoilers, which is kind of hard in a prequel, but anyway. But yeah, there's not a great deal left to do on that. So if we get through Stalker Clear Sky really quickly, again, I'll have Nightingale queued up as a plan B, just in case if it's like, you know, an hour or something, then I'll be like, yeah, we'll jump onto something else for a few hours. So if I do that, the way that will work is I'll have it pre-scheduled and set up private, so that I can just basically close down one stream and start up the other one. So it'll be like a 2-minute turnaround and you just have to decamp to the other stream. So I'll sort of make sure that all works and stuff. But, yeah, that'll basically be the way to do that. On the other hand, the Plan A games might end up lasting longer than anticipated, in which case we'll just play a bit of Nightingale at the weekend if I have any energy whatsoever. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, otherwise I've got an absolute butt ton of Fallout stuff to dive into for the next day or so to cover at least one video on this week on that, and hopefully a build at the weekend. We'll see if I get ideas together and stuff. And then more stuff next week on Fallout, because there's still quite a bit to talk about and look into and stuff. But yeah, definitely looking forward to. And we'll resume Shattered Space on Monday, which should be good. And yeah, basically back to the usual schedule on Monday. Next week, Thursday, Friday is going to be the interesting one, because that's the 10th and 11th, so yeah, we'll have Stalker finished off. So we'll like have... Might stick Fallout London back in, actually, and play some of that in the Stalker gap, I guess. Because definitely it won't be time to get through Call of Pripyat in like 2 weeks. That's not going to happen. And then right after that is when the Axis Unseen actually comes out. That's the 22nd. So we'll be jumping into that a couple of days after that launches as well. So yeah, it should come more or less together, I think. Should be all right. Anyway, that's the current plan. Yeah, otherwise, I think it's time for me to have a drink, vegetate for a bit, and then crash out, because I am bloody knackered tonight. So thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun tonight. Yeah, do apologise for the slightly early finish, but yeah, I can barely think straight right now. I'm so bloody tired, so you know how it goes. Yeah, hopefully good stuff coming on down the line once I kind of wake up again. So yeah, you know where the buttons are if you haven't already, likes and subs and notification bell, all that good stuff. I do very much appreciate. Social media links and channel memberships down below as per usual, if you want to check that out. Yeah, well, it'll be herbal tea, not Horlicks, but it's a little too on the milky side for me, Horlicks. Never appealed. And also lactose, not good for me these days. But yeah, even if I did manage to tolerate the milk, which I wouldn't. Yeah, anyway, thank you all for having a good one. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good one. Sentences, words. See how knackered I am? My brain's put 2 sentences together now. Kind of mashing everything together. Yeah, and little Access Unseen tomorrow should be good. I'll get that downloaded this evening, I think. The demo. So yeah, until then, have a good rest of the evening. I do appreciate. Have a good one tomorrow. A decent day. And yeah, around about 8 o'clock for some spooky hunting of monsters and stuff. Should be good. Well, thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate. Welcome on in. And yeah, I'll catch you all at the usual time. Anyway, have a good one, folks. See you tomorrow. Yeah, bye. See ya.